Yeah, here we go.
Here he is.
There he is, ready to rumble.
He's got a smile on his face.
He's loving it. He's loving it about as much as I'm going to love it, I reckon. Macca's. Oh, yeah, here we go.
That's what they were asking. Because we're in the drive-thru. There we go. Yeah, not an ideal spot for a snake. What's your favourite place?
Your shout after?
No.
Yeah, of course it is.
Mike's getting a picture of his hand, eh?
Yeah. Alright.
What's your favourite spot, eh?
It is my favourite spot. He's pretty keen to get away.
What are you doing at the Macca's drive-thru?
Oh, yeah. Got a bit on here. He was, I wouldn't want to be disturbed if I was hanging out for a Big Mac as well, mate. So we might just bag him straight up so that we can get this drive-thru open.
Yep.
Come on, buddy.
Get in the bag.
There you go.
Nice, mate.
Alright, mate, and because we're in the spot for it, let's bag him up and lunch is on you.
Mate, I'll get you a big, thick shake.
Yes! I do like thick.
Wow. Fingers in there next to the snake. That was a lucky escape. Now, what do we reckon it is? A stripe on the back. Could be a brown snake. Could be a crown snake as well.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards crown.
Yeah, geez, I'm hoping it's a crown snake. Far out.
It's hot though, the snakes are on the move. Like,
yeah. So, yeah, I'm with you. Hey, I'm thinking crown snake, but hey, we've been surprised before. We're keeping an eye on it. Hasn't come out.
No, you can just see it.
Alright, we might just use the hook just to make sure. There's a little toy in there though.
No, is that's the toy you were talking about that she went to reach in?
Yeah.
I see a bit of body.
Oh, yep. Alright, now just the way he's sitting, I don't know whether he's stuck in the flat, in the filter flat there. I'm just going to be super careful.
Oh, there we go. Oh, he's tired, isn't he?
He's very tired.
There he is.
He might have been in there for a while.
Isn't he stunning? So, yeah. Wow.
Cool looking snake.
Oh.
There he is.
Like to hide away under leaf litter and all that sort of thing, and nocturnal as well. So really the only time we see them is if they fall in a pool, or if a cat brings them in, or yeah, someone digs up the garden and comes across them.
He's definitely a lot more active than he was when we first picked him up
so
out of the
cold,
pool. Whoa!
What?
He went for a bit of a leap. Alright, what do you reckon? We might let him go underneath this pile, eh?
Sounds good, mate.
Alright, what do you reckon, mate? We'll get him out of here, eh?
Stunning little snake, eh? Off he goes, back into the
Straight
leaf
under.
litter.
Straight under for some shelter.
A lady in Maroochydore lived there for 5 or 6 years, never ever seen a snake, and she's seen 2 in the last 2 weeks. She messaged us for an ID last week about a snake outside, ended up moving on, and this time she's actually got one in her bedroom, so that's obviously not going to move on by itself, so we're going to head out and catch it and relocate it for her.
And I went in there, I saw it, I thought it was a cord hanging out from under the wardrobe door.
Yep.
But a little bit was going like that.
That's all right. You're from New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yeah, New Zealanders don't usually cope well with the old snake. Oh, yeah.
Is it still there?
She's here. He's only little, isn't he?
Tiny.
It's like you even saw it. Looks like a common tree snake.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, buddy. There he is. He's very small. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so it's a gorgeous little common tree snake. He would have been from this year. Yeah, would have been born sort of back in January or so.
At May, I think the one that was cruising around on my fence a couple, it was just on the fence outside that window actually.
But as you can see, they're just going to get a better hold of him here. They do look quite brown on top.
Yes.
So they are commonly mistaken for a brown snake or even a whip snake.
I just let Brown head and I just,
And it's harder to see their tree snake features when they're so small as well. Like a big tree snake, they're often got the blue specks in between the scales, and you can see the vibrant of the yellow, and they're really, it's quite obvious.
Yes.
Whereas when they're small, not so much. All he wants to do is just hide away. Get the torch out of your face, buddy. But yeah, we'll get him back out in the bush where he belongs and find a nice spot for him.
Thank you so much for coming so quickly.
No, that's all right. Excellent. With these smaller snakes, we always try and find them in the bag first, but we always try and find a nice spot for them where there's plenty of shelter and cover. Because the last thing I want to do is to let go of this little tree snake and he gets nabbed by a kookaburra. Now I know that's all natural part of the food chain, but not when I release them and offer the kookaburra a buffet. So put him in here, and that way he can hide straight away. Incredible climbers, even from as soon as they're born and as soon as they're still young. We received a photo of the snake sitting above the welcome mat at the front door.
Okay, great.
Welcome. But mate, this might be your first Eastern brown snake.
Yeah, we'll just ease me in with a little bag grab.
That's it.
Under your watchful eye.
Yes.
Is this the little locked off area?
Yeah, well, the customer's hard of hearing. I come to do a job for them, and I start screaming. I said, "Do not open the door." And he goes, "Oh, what?" And open the door.
Open the door for you. You saw it first.
Yeah, he was laying on the welcome mat with his head up near the door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if he opens the door, we're in a world of hurt here.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I think you're right. Hey, so he's gone down.
Yeah, maybe like somewhere or somewhere the other way, and then cruised in there, and he was just quite happily stretched sort of right across the welcome mat as I rocked up, and then with all a bit of a commotion, he's wandered over here, but that's as far as he's gone.
A snake that size can definitely get up those stairs.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So
Yeah.
I reckon he just hasn't worked that out yet.
Yeah.
Be wary, he may get defensive when he sees you coming down. You even drop the back of the bag now. Yep. And that way, just keep it there.
Encourage the back or let him do his thing?
See if you can flick with your hook the back of the bag out to go behind it. Yep, so flick it up. Yeah, perfect. Nailed it. And give him a tickle on the tail. Nailed it. How good was that? First decent brown wrangle.
Oh my god, mate.
Well, that was it on the rush. Yeah, let's go.
Down. Oh, hang on. Yeah.
That's it. And twist, 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 twist. And go hard, go hard, go hard. Nice.
And then grab the tab and put it in.
We might actually want to clip this one.
Okay.
Mate.
Mate. Shit.
You've done so good, eh?
Well done.
Put him out the same way he came into the bag.
Yeah, mate. We had our wits about us just in case it comes out.
Comes back towards us,
roughly.
yes. But this is a far better spot than in a staircase area. What do you call that? Door entry.
It's like licking the blade.
Yeah, he is. Look how smooth he is.
He's just disappearing.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Just
What a
complete
weapon.
camouflage. Just jumped in the car. We've got a rescue to go to. Carpet python, unfortunately, has been hit by a car. It's not a bad size.
Yeah, he was. Oh. I know, it looked weird. So I thought it was a lodge.
There's nothing. Hey. Okay. Alright, well, I'll take him with me. Because sometimes they don't actually show it.
Yeah,
So-
really well, because I was like, I don't see any guts and blood everywhere. So
Yeah.
I don't really know what's wrong.
But unfortunately, sometimes it can just be internal damage, but that's okay.
Yeah.
What we'll do... You go in there. Come on. We've got a python rescue. I've just picked it up just down here. Tanawai vets, emergency vets, and I'm going to drop him off. And hopefully he's going to be alright. He was hit by a car, which usually doesn't end well, unfortunately. Massive thanks to the team at the Animal Emergency Service. They're always willing to help out, as are the guys at Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital. So I've got the good news that apparently they do pretty well with healing broken bones in the jaw. So we're going to take him into the Wildlife Hospital in the morning. He's had a bit of pain relief, and hopefully he's going to be okay. But we will keep you up to date. Get this snake into the bucket. Alright. Yeah, he's not too well, but that's alright. We'll get him some treatment. The bucket's probably a bit too small too. I'll transfer him into another one, but yeah, we'll get him to the Wildlife Hospital for some help. Yeah, it looks like it. Not in a good way. Was he scared, maybe? What happened, mate?
We just grabbed the red belly off the road. I just want to grab the hook just so.
Where's the hook? Is the hook back up?
Yeah, so we're just driving along here, one of the main roads over Low Way, I think we're on. And yeah, the red belly was trying to cross the road. I nearly bloody run over him. I was able to slam the brakes on. People have stopped behind me. But